What's up, guys? It's Greg 2945 here. I'm going to talk about wrestling, sports, and video games on the channel. Mainly, that's going to be the main three things I talk about on my YouTube channel. I talk about other things here and there. Don't know yet, but we'll see. So first off, I want to say this is the first video I've done that hasn't been a video response to somebody else's video. So please bear with me. So first off, I want to talk about Edge and Edge's retirement. At first, when he came out on Raw, and he's like, "I'm retiring," I was a little bit skeptical, and I kind of figured it was going to set up some kind of storyline between him and Christian, or further him and Del Rio's feud. But that didn't happen, and as I came to find out during Raw, that it was 100% real from, I think I read on NoDQ, I'm really not sure. And, then after they said, well, we came back from commercial, and, showed him backstage hugging Dolph Ziggler, Wade Barrett, and Vicky Guerrero. I knew it was like, yeah, this is probably real. And it is real, so thanks Edge for everything that you've done in the WWE and for the fans. I consider myself an Edgehead. At first, when he debuted in the WWF, I wasn't watching WWF, I was watching WCW. Then didn't watch wrestling for a while. I still watched, but didn't watch WWE until they bought out WCW in March of 2001. After the final Nitro, I watched the first Raw the next week just to see how it was going, what they were gonna do, kind of. So watched periodically after that, and had friends who watched the WWF, so I'd watch it with them and stuff during the summer. And during the summer of '01, I watched a lot. And I remember when Edge and Christian first came on and did one of their 5-second poses, and I was like, what are these guys doing? And who are these guys? Kind of thing. And then my friend's like, it's Edge and Christian. I was like, oh, okay. So then I started watching, and their matches were outstanding and were great. And their promos were the funniest thing that I've ever seen. 5-second poses were always good. Two favorite ones were the New Jersey one, which I'm sure a lot of people have said is their favorite on here. Also, I like the one where they were in Atlanta and they made fun of the Braves losing in the playoffs every year. Even though I'm a Braves fan and I'm a fan of pretty much all Atlanta teams, I thought that was hilarious. Then I didn't watch full-time WWE until Goldberg came in 2003, and that was awesome. When I started watching full-time, it was pretty awesome. Goldberg did his thing, and I'm kind of a big Goldberg fan too. But then Edge came back from his injury, speared Bischoff in the turnbuckle, which was freaking awesome. Then you had the Edge, Lita, Matt Hardy triangle. Was kind of a big Hardy fan. Didn't like Edge in that feud at all. Then he fought Edge in the Matt Hardy Edge feud, which was pretty good. And then he won Money in the Bank and then cashed in on Cena. And New Year's Resolution 06, I think, which one of the top 5 moments ever, in my opinion, for me as a fan, is one of my top 5 moments. It was like he'd waited so long to do it, and he finally did it after Cena had got the hell beat out of him in the Elimination Chamber match. And it's man on stage, and it's like, Cena, raise the chamber, Cena. I know you just had a match, but you're not done yet. Tonight's not over. And then Edge's music came on and cashed in and speared Cena twice and won the WWE title. His first of many WWE Championship reigns. WWE title and World Heavyweight Championship. So that was an awesome moment. And then I read his book. His book was pretty good. I enjoyed it. If you haven't read it yet, I recommend buying it from your local bookstore or on Amazon Kindle, whatever you may read on, because that's a great book. And talks about his childhood and some of the stuff that happened during his childhood, how, he never met his father and stuff like that. So he says in his book how him and, even though his mom wasn't very well off financially, she was still able to put food on the table for him and buy Kiss action figures and records and Spider-Man action figures and comic books. So that was cool. How he likes Kiss, and he said that's one of his favorite bands, and it's always going to be one of his favorite bands. It's the same thing for me. I like Kiss a lot. That's pretty cool. So thanks Edge, and I'm glad I got to see your last match in the Georgia Dome. I don't understand why it wasn't further in the card. But WrestleMania was a great experience for me. So I'm glad I got to see your last match. It should have been later. It should have been later on in the night, but WWE can be weird like that sometimes. So that is that. Next up is R-Truth, who became the #1 contender for the WWE Championship. So he's gonna fight Cena and Miz in a triple threat match. That's pretty weird. R-Truth hasn't been on Raw in 2 months or longer. I know he was at WrestleMania, on the WrestleMania card in the pre-show Battle Royal. That was crap. But almost on Raw and whatnot, hasn't been on Raw in a few months, and he's suddenly the #1 contender for the WWE Championship. Are you serious, WWE? Are you serious? If he was on Raw a little bit more, I'd understand, and it makes sense. But I come to read that he got the push that John Morrison was supposed to get, but because of John Morrison bitching, because his girlfriend was left off the WrestleMania card, and that Trish took her spot, which is retarded because Melina's a heel, John Morrison. What the hell? Melina's a heel. She wouldn't have been on your team unless they somehow turned your face. And you shouldn't have been bitching in the first place about Trish taking anybody's spot. Because Trish didn't take anybody's spot. Trish has busted her ass to be where she's at in the WWE. I know she hasn't wrestled in a couple years, but she didn't take anybody's spot. She earned her spot. Snooki, on the other hand, did not earn a god dang thing. She did not earn a damn thing. So, if you want to bitch about somebody taking Melina's spot on the card, bitch that it was Snooki, But Snooki's on there because they could get publicity, and that's why she was there. But it doesn't make any sense that you're bitching about Trish Stratus, though. Suck it up and be a man. I want to talk about TNA for a minute or so. So, I read an interview where Sting was talking about how, everybody wants to be in a WrestleMania match, and that's one thing everybody strives to do, and how he wants to be in a WrestleMania someday, but time's running out for that. And my question to Sting would be, if time's running out for it, why didn't you do it this year? Because it made perfect sense for you to come to WWE this year. WrestleMania was in Atlanta, a home base of WCW, and it would have made sense. Whatever match they would have lined up for you would have been pretty awesome. Hell, it could have been triple threat: Sting versus Undertaker versus Triple H, Because one night out there, that would have probably been a hell of a match to see. This dream match for me. That'd be a pretty damn good match in my opinion. I don't know if it would be now since they're all three of them are beat to hell, but 5 or 10 years ago, that would have been a hell of a match. But that is that. Also Sting said he's pissed at Jeff Hardy because Jeff Hardy showed up in the state. He showed up in at Victory Road. So I kind of lost some respect for TNA for letting Jeff Hardy even go out like that. And then you got some independent promotion in frickin' Massachusetts, New England, letting Scott Hall go out even worse than what Jeff Hardy was conditioned than what Jeff Hardy was in. So that was interesting to see that Sting had said that about Jeff Hardy, which is like, a lot of people feel that way. So that's that, and so I hope somebody got some video. I don't know, I was gonna say something else. Oh, yeah, about Scott Hall. I hope he can get his situation taken care of and everything. I'm surprised he ain't dead yet. He isn't dead yet. How many times has he been to rehab now? Like 8, 9, 10, something like that. He's been in WWE paid rehab like 3 times already. Pretty fucked up the shape he's in. He could have been great if he wouldn't got hooked on alcohol and whatever else he's hooked on. He could have been great. That is that. I will see you guys next time. Later. Peace out.